Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what is up? Welcome to WWE General Manager Mode, episode 14. Let's get to the votes. We do have a tie. Which match do you want to see on episode 14 of General Manager Mode? Triple H versus JBL, Rusev, The Rock. It's a tie. We have to flip the coin, so as always, Rusev and The Rock there first. They get Donneur. Dealer gets Triple H and JBL. Here we go, flipping. And I'm not joking, it is once again Donneur. We will be watching Rusev versus The Rock. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Rusev versus The Rock. This is exciting because The Rock is at 3-0. He has $15,000. He is the only man, I think, besides Triple H and Kalisto, who is eligible for the Money in the Bank matchup. How Triple H is going to work is if he is still champion by Money in the Bank, he will lend $15,000 to somebody that he supports. This is somebody that he has ties with. Really anybody. Could be a lackey of Triple H. And he'll do that, and then what will happen is if that person wins the Money in the Bank, that person takes the money, they'll pay Triple H back the $15 they owe him, and then they'll safeguard the Money in the Bank for Triple H. If ever Triple H loses the championship, Triple H will ask for the Money in the Bank. He'll get an automatic title match. So he'll hire basically a hitman to be in that matchup because he's over $15,000. Kalisto's eligible for Money in the Bank. I'm definitely going to put him in the running. The Rock is eligible. I'm putting him in the running. I think John Cena should be pretty close, especially if we end the rivalry at Payback. He'll most likely be in Money in the Bank, and I think that's 4 there. We have 2 other spots that we're going to be taking $15,000 from 2 random people. That's very exciting. That all happens at Money in the Bank. But right now, we have the go-home show of Monday Night Raw for Payback. This is interesting. Rusev versus The Rock is the match that got flipped. Donneur is like 4-0. The coin flip is pretty decisive. The Rock versus Rusev is the match we will watch. Charlotte versus Layla, falls count anywhere. This was just a match. It wasn't all that spectacular. Layla won. She now is 2-0. 10 superstar points, $11,000. She is a pretty clear number 1 contender for Charlotte's Women's Championship. So it should be interesting to see what WWE 2K16 does at Payback with the Diva class. What am I trying to say? The Divas, but they're whatever. The Divas. Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Savio Vega versus Brian Pillman. This was my favorite matchup. Brian Pillman and Savio Vega. I mean, really, Stone Cold let them attack each other, and then he would come in and he'd attack them both. It was awesome. It was really, really cool and fun. So what ended up happening here is Stone Cold stunned Savio Vega, and at the same time, Brian Pillman went for a drop kick off the top rope, missed. So Stone Cold had an opening, 1, 2, 3. He defeated Savio Vega. It was a fun match. It was actually really, really cool to watch. Stone Cold wins. See, Stone Cold, he is up to 6-2, 34 superstar points, and $4,500. Interesting. Mr. Mcmahon versus Mark Henry. We all kind of thought that it would go this way, but it did not go the way that I thought it was going to go. This match was hilarious. Mr. McMahon would try everything in his power to overpower Mark Henry. It just wasn't happening. Mark Henry was going to beat him. It was just a matter of when. Mr. McMahon actually gets out of the ring. He grabbed a steel chair and disqualified himself in this matchup. It was amazing. I've never seen an AI do that. I faintly remember one time the AI doing that. The only other time I remember AI accidentally DQing themselves in a match is in some of my universe modes whenever I would have a diva out on the outside managing a superstar and Sheamus would accidentally hit the diva or something. That's a DQ. But, I mean, this is the type of stuff that I was anticipating with the no contests. Mr. McMahon gives up. Mr. McMahon chairs up Mark Henry to lose the matchup. Mark Henry does not get paid out, but he does get the win. Mr. McMahon's 0-3. Mark Henry's 1-0. He does not have money. He does not have superstar points. So Mr. McMahon wins the day. It was actually awesome. Fatal 4-way match. This match was really, really good. I loved this matchup. Poor Randy Savage, man. He got hit with 2 pile drivers. Dude loves Socko maneuver, his, what is that called? The throat clutch or whatever. Shawn Michaels' Sweet Chin Music, and nothing would put Randy Savage away. So Randy Savage was just thrown to the outside of the ring. Meanwhile, on the inside of the ring, Shawn Michaels hits Sweet Chin Music to Jake the Snake Roberts, pins him 1, 2, 3. Dude Love was preoccupied with Randy Savage. It was really, really good. This was a great matchup. I cannot believe Randy Savage isn't bleeding, or at least injured, with the amount of head trauma he took in this matchup. But Shawn Michaels does win in Fatal 4-Way, getting his first win in my general manager mode. Interesting. Triple H versus JBL, I just barely played this matchup. This match was very interesting. Triple H brutally beat down JBL, busted him open, but JBL hit Clothesline from Hell, winning the matchup. Triple H has another loss on his hands. He has lost momentum heading into Payback, but don't worry. Dude Love, one of the impersonations of Cactus Jack and McFoley, and I'm not too worried about it because Dude Love didn't win this match either, so they're both really tied with momentum heading into the Payback WWE Championship matchup. John Cena versus Randy Orton. This was interesting. John Cena came out, hands held high, right? Randy Orton comes out with a chair, pops John Cena in the back of the head, hits him again and again and again, and I can't believe he went into the ring to start the matchup. Randy Orton, you won. You win with the momentum right there. But no, he threw John Cena in the ring, and John Cena does as John Cena does, wins matches. He won once again. He is now 9-0, and it's hard to say no to a number 1 contendership status for John Cena. Rusev versus The Rock. Let's get to it. We are live from Washington, D.C. Rusev making his way down to the ring. He's got that nice graphic there. He's got the flag. He's got the medallion. Oh, how I miss Rusev of old. Lana on Monday Night Raw finally getting into the action. She's going to be wrestling. That's exciting. Rusev. This is all about Lana. Rusev wants to defend the honor of Lana. The Rock, quite a few weeks ago, claimed that he had sexual relations with Lana in a hotel, and that it was a great night for Lana and for The Rock, and Rusev wants to defend his manhood, his wife, his fiancée, in this matchup. The Rock making his way down to the ring. The Rock is 3-0. He has defeated Andre the Giant. He has defeated Kane. Who else did he defeat? He defeated somebody else. I totally forgot who it was, though. Was it JBL? No, it wasn't JBL. Who did he beat? Kane. Oh, Roman Reigns. He defeated Roman Reigns. That's right. He beat Roman Reigns. This is also a man I would say should be eligible for the WWE Championship. However, he hasn't won as many matches as John Cena. But I would argue that he's beaten a more diverse group of people than John Cena. I do think that he and John Cena are very close to being tied for a number 1 contendership status. But The Rock also is going to be in Money in the Bank, so that's something else we have to think about. The Rock versus Rusev. Here we go. Rusev starting off quick. The Rock takes control, taking the arm. He's gonna wrench it. Clubbing blow does not affect the Bulgarian Brute. Rusev back on the attack. Look at this, right off the bat, Rusev just picking The Rock up, slamming him down. Now Rusev just gonna try to wear The Rock down. Weaken The Rock. I most likely will have a response video from Triple H to you, the commenters. So it should be interesting, especially after his loss. We'll have to see if I can get that job done, if I can find Triple H, and we'll see if we can get his comments on what he thinks of my fans commenting at him. Rusev, look at this, just tossing The Rock. Early on in this matchup here in Washington, D.C., The Rock is getting his ass whooped. Nice takedown. Rusev reversing nicely. This is excellent. He is doing everything according to plan right now. Picking The Rock apart. There you go. Weaken up that back. Weaken it up for the accolade. Rusev tossing Rock into the corner. The crowd at this moment in time kind of sitting down. They're not excited for The Rock. What is happening out in this crowd? This is the first match of the night. This crowd is so tired. They're waiting for The Rock, I guess, to get a full head of steam and attack Rusev. Are they not Rusev fans? And just like that, Rusev halting momentum. Oh, Rock reverses. Back suplex. Dropping Rusev. The Rock pelting down those harsh kicks to the sternum. He's now got Rusev in an agonizing position. Pinching that muscle. Affecting the nerves. There's a nice backbreaker. We've seen these moves done to The Rock. It looks like The Rock is going to do those moves right back to Rusev. As a countermeasure, The Rock being pinned. 1, 2, no. Rusev tosses The Rock to the outside. And this match has definitely got to start picking up here for this crowd in Washington, D.C. They're on the outside of the ring. They have bad beef, bad blood between each other. Let's see what happens. Reverse DDT from The Rock. Oh, another DDT. This time the normal version. Referee to a 6 count. The Rock gonna hop back into the ring. I think he knows that Rusev is gonna be able to get back into the ring because he knows that Rusev is fighting for his wife's honor. But Rock saying, come get some. Well, here he comes. Oh! Quick pin to The Rock after being slammed to the mat. The Rock kicks out at 2. Rusev at 0-2. He has not won a match yet. He is doing very well in this matchup. This could be his first win in my general manager mode. Huge kick to The Rock. Rocky gets rocked here. Is it over? No. The Rock holding on. Rusev with a nasty headbutt. Oh, Samoan drop. And The Rock now. Middle of the ring. Rusev stuck in the sharpshooter. Stuck in the sharpshooter. Rock lets it go. He's been too beat up. He can't hold the submission. Rock gonna go for a pin. I don't think that's gonna be enough. The Bulgarian Brute is a tough mother. You need to take him out, Rock. Rock wrenching the neck. And just look at the torque that he's putting on that neck. A perfect camera angle. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt late at night. Tonight when he's trying to get some sleep. Rusev's gonna be feeling that. Rocky. Middle of the ring. Fisherman suplex. The Rock dragging Rusev to the middle of the ring. The Rock going for, yes, the people's elbow. He's got one of his armbands. He's tossing it to the crowd. Off the ropes. Off the ropes twice. The most electrifying move in sports entertainment. The people's elbow. 1, 2. Kick out. Well, Rock, you always have that second armband. It's not too late. You can hit that move again. Rusev back to his feet. The Rock lifting him to the top turnbuckle. High-risk maneuver here. High-risk zone. Rusev in a bad way here. The Rock looking for a superplex. Connecting to Rusev. Pin him. Pin him. It's over. 1, 2. And a kick out again by the Bulgarian Brute. I can guarantee you this. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson did not expect this much of a fight from Rusev. Oh wow, is Rock gonna go for a double feature here? Is he gonna hit superplex again? No, Rusev reverses. Rock is staggered. Rusev hops down. He doesn't want a high-risk maneuver. Jawbreaker to Rusev. Nice shot to the midsection. The Rock now teeing off on the Bulgarian Brute. The crowd here in Washington, D.C. starting to pick up. The Rock stomping the hell out of Rusev. The Rock dragging the legs of Rusev to the middle. Are we going to see it? Yes, we're going to see it again. It is the sharpshooter. He's got it sunk in. He's sitting down on it. Rusev very close to those ropes. The Rock perhaps a little bit more stamina to hold on. He does, but not nearly enough to get the job done. Rusev is down, but is he out? 1, 2, no. Rocky gets caught. Rusev trying to gain some stamina back here, trying to just get his energy back up. Oh, a knee straight to the face. Beautiful reversal by the Rock. Rock with a kick to the gut. Rusev thrown into the corner. Big elbow from Rusev. Rock clinches. Elbow to the back of the head. Rusev with a reversal. Nice shot to the ribs. Rusev belly to belly suplex. Crowd here in DC booing. Rusev going for an Alabama slam. He's got it. He's going for the pin. Sneaky pin. 1, 2. Kick out. The great one. Not going to be put away by an Alabama slam. Rusev tossing Rock into the corner. He's very tired. Both these superstars expending a lot of amount of energy. Rusev has him propped up on the top rope. Rusev, now he's going to go high risk. Rusev, oh my god, oh my god. Huge Samoan drop from the second rope. The Rock might be out. 1, 2, though. And a kick out again. Rusev, he's got to get to that special place. He kicks the Rock down. He's got to get the accolade. The accolade is the only thing. Huge headbutt. I think the accolade's the only thing that will put the Rock away. Drops Rock down. He's going to try to sap the stamina of the People's Champion, and that is a great idea. You sap the stamina. They can't hold on in submission. They will tap. It is successful so far. The crowd here starting to get behind the Rock, starting to chant the Rock's name, trying to get him back into this fight. Rock bottom. He just stole the Rock bottom. Rusev just stole the Rock bottom, and now he's going for the accolade. Accolade locked in to the Rock. Wow. And the referee really just blocking the Rock here. Is Rock gonna tap out? Is Rock gonna submit? He does not. Rusev has this match won. Oh, bad idea. No, 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 no. He's got a rope. His hands under the rope. 1, 2, and a kick out anyway. The Rock kicked out anyway. How in the world did the Rock get out of this? Rusev stole the Rock bottom. He hit the accolade. The Rock is still standing. The Rock now measuring up. Rusev You want to see a rock bottom? This is a rock bottom. Connecting. Rock going for the pin. 1, 2, 3, it's over. What a match. What a great match. The Rock moves to 16,000. He's got 20 superstar points. He's undefeated. He's 4-0. He's beat 4 different superstars. I think he's in the running for a WWE Championship shot if he doesn't make Money in the Bank, which is the next pay-per-view. Wow, what a match. Look at these highlights. It's good enough to watch highlights. I usually don't watch replays. Smashing The Rock down to the mat. I mean, the punishment that The Rock endured in this matchup. Big back body drop. All of that punishment. Rusev stole a rock bottom, landed the accolade. He could not withstand a true rock bottom after an electrifying elbow. The Rock winning this matchup. 1, 2, 3. I mean, even though the crowd wasn't into it, this match was amazing. The crowd now firmly on their feet, but, I mean, they weren't a very good crowd. The Rock victorious on Monday Night Raw. Okay, so here we go. The first match that you will be able to vote for on SmackDown. Cruiserweight Champion Kalisto going one-on-one against Dolph Ziggler. They had this match last month. Kalisto won by roll-up. Dolph Ziggler said, hey, you didn't beat me straight up. You didn't put me out. You got lucky. He wanted in. He got a triple threat match. He was beaten. Kalisto now will face The Miz one-on-one at Payback. Can Ziggler get some payback of his own before that pay-per-view? Fandango will face Adam Rose, a former social outcast. Fandango is a guy. This match doesn't interest me very much, but I know that these two have some. I think Fandango's 0-1. I think he lost to Regal, and I think Adam Rose is 0-1 as well. I think he lost to Goldust or something, or maybe Curtis Axel. I don't know, but it is a match. Curtis Axel will be facing Santino Marella. Santino Marella will be making his debut in my general manager mode. I'd love to see him win. I like Santino. I really, really do. Bo Dallas versus Tyler Breeze. This match does seem very interesting to me. Bo Dallas last week did get, albeit a fluke win, over the Cruiserweight Champion Kalisto, but a win is a win nonetheless. Tyler Breeze versus Bo Dallas, I'm interested in. If Bo Dallas can win, Bo Dallas is at 2-0, and he's got a great shot at being a #1 contender for either championship next month. Tyler Breeze, on the other hand, is making his debut. Will we see the beauty shot? I don't know. It should be. It's an intriguing match. Dean Ambrose will face Daniel Bryan one-on-one for the final time before the Payback pay-per-view. I think I'm done with this rivalry. I will be vetoing this and Randy Orton and John Cena after Payback, so long as nothing crazy happens at those shows. But as of now, they are going to be vetoed. So we're going to be seeing the ending of these series matches between Dean Ambrose and Daniel Bryan. This is the final one on SmackDown. Should be a pretty good one. It always is. It's always a great match. AJ Styles will face Finn Balor once again on the main event of SmackDown. Last week they tried to team up as a tag team. AJ Styles ditched Finn Balor. Finn Balor won the match anyway, winning them money. Finn Balor wants to recapture the momentum from Styles, and he thinks that Styles took the night off last week, and he's got the momentum. If he gets a win on AJ, he'll steal momentum for sure, and it should be a pretty good matchup at Payback. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, those are your 6 picks. Vote now. Your time is limited. I am excited to play SmackDown and see the matches that Payback is going to give us. We're going to be able to preview it. Perhaps I'll try to do something different with Finn Balor. Maybe I'll try to make a custom attire, but probably not yet. I mean, and he hasn't won anything yet, so maybe when he does start winning, I'll think about doing that. But right now, we're just going to get through payback, because I want to start building to the Money in the Bank, which we may have to do some fundraising for, because not many superstars have enough money to be in Money in the Bank. So, that being said, vote now. These are your 6 matches. I'll go over them once again a little more quickly. Lucha Underground real quickly, because I said I was going to talk about it. This week it's going to be Mil Muertes versus, and I always forget his name for some stupid reason, and it's so simple. It's stupid simple. Prince Puma, Mil Muertes, and... oh, he breaks arms. Where's my phone? At any rate, that match is going to be awesome. Tune into Lucha Underground. I'm serious, you guys. You guys have to do this. It's excellent. It's an excellent wrestling show if you're into wrestling. Pentagon Jr., that's right. Five corner. Pentagon Jr. I'm super ecstatic for that episode. That being said, again, Derek D. Ginger King, finally checking out.